clock calls 12, the bottle breathes slow. A shadow moves where the lost men go. There's a silence deep enough to drown, and a voice inside saying, boy, don't turn around. The smoke curls like memory in a slow parade, each breath a story I never made. In the night she listens, but don't forgive. I walk through smoke in a dozen lies, the kind that dance behind tired eyes. A letter half burned, a promise half kept. I drink with the ghosts I ain't buried yet. Every truth I held turned to sand, slipping through the cracks of my callous hand. The city hums a hymn of sin and flame, still midnight knows my name. Box hums a forgotten tune. It bleeds through walls like a silver wound, and every note reminds me again how easy we fall, how slow we mend. I see faces in the whiskey glass, flickers of a time I let slip past. The sound of footsteps fades the same, but midnight still whispers my name. Ain't no preacher in this town tonight, only shadows that flicker under neon light. You can pray all day, but pain still stays. It learns your voice and calls your name. It lingers soft like perfume's ache, a love you couldn't fix, a heart you break. And when the world forgets your claim, midnight remembers just the same. So pour one for the man who won't be saved, for the fighter smiling at the empty grave. He laughs low with a taste of shame, yeah. Midnight knows my name. She hums my sins in a velvet tone. Each note cut deep into the bone. I ain't seeking glory, just a flame, 'cause midnight knows my name. Lipstick stains on a folded bill, a scent of danger that lingers still. Every memory costs the same, a little blood, a little blame. The bar light flickers like our eyes did once, gentle but sharp as a loaded gun. love's a crime, I took the blame. Now midnight calls my name. I chased the wind through motel doors, found nothing but silence and slamming floors. Somewhere between mercy and pride, I learned to breathe where hope had died. The curtains whisper where she used to stand, her ghost still warm in the palm of my hand. And though I left, I stayed the same. Midnight called my name. The man in the mirror don't blink no more. He's seen it all, the lies, the war. He just smirks and says, boy, you knew this world don't heal, it just tattoos you. The ink runs deep in veins of rust, turns every promise into dust. You keep your soul but lose the game, and midnight knows your name. I used to write dreams on a torn receipt, now they fade like the dust beneath my feet. She said love's a gun with a velvet aim, now I carry her words like a scar and a flame. The wind outside plays a hollow chord, my silence louder than any word. The dark feels kind, the pain feels tame, 'cause midnight knows my name. Ain't no choir gonna call my tune, just the hum of the night and the lazy moon. No redemption, no acclaim, just the sound of midnight saying my name. It's a quiet storm, a low refrain, the kind of peace that comes.
The doors swing slow like they know my name. The bass walks steady, the night feels tame. A hush comes down like a velvet cloak. I light the match, raise the smoke. The room leans in with a silver grin. Power speaks softer than a violin. In the dark, she nods, she's seen this road. I wear my calm like a heavy coat. Move like thunder, you don't quite hear. A close-cut suit, a glass, no fear. I traded rage for a colder flame. Let silence do the heavy game. My shoes say little, my eyes say more. I own the room without the roar. Every breath is a quiet stroke, a crown you only see in smoke. The mirror lights hum, the bottles gleam. The floor remembers where I've been. I carve my code in nights like this. No wasted word, no reckless kiss. The band plays low, the snare says wait. The clock keeps time with measured fate. I take my seat, the world takes note. A crown you only see in smoke. Ain't no preacher teaching this control. It's learned by losing what you stole. You trade your thunder for a pulse. You tame the beast, you kill the false. Let pride dissolve, let fear patience like a tailored cloak. And when the noise begins to choke, you rise, a crown in smoke. So pour one for the men who rule the room, with quiet hands and eyes that bloom. He laughs low, no need to boast. He wears a crown the night can host. It hums like silk, it cuts like oak, a power born of calm and oath. I ain't begging fate or hope, I wear my crown in smoke. She walks on past with a sideways glance, a little test, a noble dance. I tip my glass, the message lands. I lead with silence, not my hands. No sudden moves, just measured grace. No chase required to win the race. Let others burn, let others choke. I hold my crown in smoke. I built my laws on steel and skin, on debts I paid and fights I didn't. No easy wins, no cheap applause, just bruised respect and final cause. I lose the rush, I keep the soul. I play the long, deliberate role. When tempers break and bargains croak, I breathe a crown in smoke. The man in the mirror lifts his brow, says, son, you finally learned it now. Power ain't loud, it's poison proof. It's how you stand beneath the roof. No grin required, no sharpened blade, just presence of the men obeyed. I nod once slow, the lesson spoke. A crown you only see in smoke. The band leans back, the bass grows warm. The snare keeps time like a heartbeat charm. A whisper passes, table to table, respect untold, a living fable. No name announced, no banner flown, just gravity that I've outgrown. The air gets thick, the doubts go broke. They see my crown in smoke. Smoke. Raise your glass to the steel that's kind, to iron calm and disciplined mind. No roar, no shove, no cloak, just a quiet crown in smoke. Oh, the lights descend to amber gold, the groove grows while the pulse grows bold. Each note declares without a word the simplest law I ever heard. Own your breath, unlock the yoke, let patience wrap you up in smoke. And when the room leans close to choke, exhale, the crown in smoke. I ain't tame, I just refuse the frantic game. I aim my fire, I ration heat, I leave the chaos at my feet. I earn my soul, I press my will, I move the night by standing still. And when the doubts rise up to joke, they drown beneath my smoke. Ain't no choir singing my name, just bass and breath and tempered flame. No trumpet blast, no drums that poke, just the hush that crowns the yoke. The strong don't beg, the wise don't poke, they float their names on rings of smoke. And when the noise begins wings. For the men whose word outweighs the cloak, who wear their crown in smoke. No throne, no bell, no gilded joke. The floorboards hum like a hidden vein, a silver pulse beneath the grain. The lights lean low, the room holds still. I count my breath, I tune my will. A watch clicks time against my skin. The night inhales and lets me in. In the dark she smiles, she knows this waltz, a crown that beats in silver pulse. I walk like thunder, wrapped in cloth, a quiet oath, a tempered froth. My shadow folds along the wall. I don't need height to stand up tall. The baseline nods, the glasses stay. I pay in patience, not in sway. The room pivots on my pulse. Silver steady, never falls. Cufflinks glint like midnight vows. I keep my calm, the world allows. A leather chair, a whisper seat. The groove obeys my measured feet. No fever pitch, no frantic boast, just heat that moves from coast to coast. I speak in breaths, the crowd consults, writing law in silver pulse. Ain't no preacher teaching this restraint. You earn this nerve by what you ain't. Don't chase the noise, don't beg the thrill. Let power rise in quiet skill. It climbs the spine, it finds the walls. It turns your doubts to dwindled salts. And when the world demands results, you answer with a silver pulse. So pour one for the kings who never shout, who let their rhythm take the doubt. He laughs low, keeps perfect waltz. He wears his crown and silver pulse. It hums like steel, it sways like silk, a slow burn storm in satin milk. I ain't asking fate for bolts. I move the night by silver poles. Lays back to let me breathe. The snare's a whisper under sleep. The organ sighs, a smoky thread. The lights draw halos round my head. No empire built by louder hands outlasts a man who understands. A leader bends the air he holds, time and sharp as minted gold. I learned to take the longer path, to split the storm in halves of math. I spilled my rage, then kept the cold. I feed it slow, it feeds my soul. A smile so slight, it barely moves. A nod that tells the city's grooves. Relax your fists, release the jolts. Let strength arrive in silver pulse. his chin, says, boy, you found the calm within. It ain't the roar that rules the room, it's when your silence shapes its tune. No blade required, no bargain rage. You turn the page, then set the stage. He taps my wrist, I hear the waltz. The watch keeps time in silver pulse. She enters slow, a comet's curve, with eyes that test a man's reserve. I tilt my glass, I do not chase. Control is how the strong embrace. The bass grows warm, the chatter fades. The air commits to cleaner grace. She reads the stillness that exalts, a quiet crown in silver pulse. Pour one for the man who doesn't rush, whose greatest weapon is his hush. He hums low, keeps steady walk. He crowns the night with silver pulse. Raise a glass to the iron calm, to eyes that soothe instead of harm. No storm to spark, no blame to dose, just sovereign heat and silver pulse. Becomes a rope, a hush becomes the richest coat. The hammer's breath like velvet smoke, the snare's a metronomic spoke. I lay a palm upon the oak, the lacquer mirrors what I spoke. The room leans in, the fire molts. We sail by a star of silver pulse. I ain't holy, I ain't tame, I just outgrew the frantic game. I pace my heat, conserve the burn, let lesser tempers twist and churn. When greed arrives to take its cut, horizon irons a night to thin, rail tracks hum like a violin, boots so scuff a modest claim, wind spells out my middle name. No one beside me, no one to blame, just me and the distance I became. Left a city built on louder proof, traded brass ceilings for an open roof, turned down parades that forget the street, chose smaller bread that the humble eat. I learned to measure what I let go, to walk like water where fires won't grow. Some call it loss, I call it aim, a tighter circle with a calmer flame. Photographs fade to the color of wheat, stories turn quiet with truth and meat. I'm lighter now in a heavier frame, the weight I lost was the need for fame. Count to 4 with a steady lung, let the past be past and the young stay young. If memory knocks with a stadium's name, answer with footsteps you're willing to claim. This is the distance I became, not running away, not hiding shame. I let the noise unlearn my name. I kept the word, I kept the same. The farther I walked from what I tamed, the closer I came to the man I became. I used to bargain with thunder's dead, spend tomorrows I hadn't met. Now I buy minutes with breath and bone, paying quiet where haste had grown. There's a diner that remembers my nod, a prayer in the cup, a wink from God. The waitress writes take care on the slip. I folded like a sailor's ship, let current keep it, let tide explain how distance smooths the crowded brain. I'm still the one who loved the fight. I just choose battles that honor the night. Breathe on full, let the snare brush slow, let the slide guitar fade like snow. If pride wants echoes and rented acclaim, point it to gravel that knows your name. This is the distance I became, not running away, not hiding shame. I let the noise unlearn my name. I kept the word, I kept the same. The farther I walk from what I tamed, the closer I came to the man I became. There's a bridge I cross where the river forgives, where losses convert to a life that lives. I drop old coins through the iron grate, watch circles widen and loosen fate. The water doesn't owe me speech, it holds my face just out of reach, enough to know, not to control. A mirror for a working soul. I don't rehearse the lines I cut, I leave the door a little shut. What wants to leave, I let it pass. What needs to stay, I set like glass. Hold that fort till the ribs feel sure. Let strings breathe in like a patient cure. If yesterday begs with a billboard flame, dim it to moonlight, keep your aim. This is the distance I became, not running away, not hiding shame. I let the noise unlearn my name. I kept the word, I kept the same. The farther I walk from what I tamed, the closer I came to the man I became. Bring me the doors I slam for proof, I'll hinge them soft under quieter roof. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin, I'll walk them back with a thicker skin. Bring me the names I spoke too loud, I'll say them small without the crowd. Let the piano place 2 notes and wait, let bass keep time with a slower fade. If distance is mercy in a faithful frame, let love be the word that remembers my name. Say less, stand plain, count to 4, remain. I pass a field with a scarecrow's bow, a rusted choir that knows me now. They don't applaud and they don't accuse, they hold a posture I choose to use. A child on a fence line kicks his heels, his mother counts change for evening meals. I hold the door when they reach the store, no lesson given, just room for more. The smallest gestures I used to spend return like coins from a truer friend. I'm rich in a currency most won't claim, the quiet returns of a decent name. Count on 4, let the breath grow wise, let the truth be truth without disguise. If glory taps with a neon frame,
Offer a chair, decline the game. This is the distance I became. Not running away, not hiding shame. I let the noise unlearn my name. I kept the word, I kept the same. The farther I walk from what I tame, the closer I came to the man I became. Breathe on full, let the echoes fade. Let night be kind to what we made. If memory wants one final frame, give it the road and let it remain. This is the distance I became. Not running away, not hiding shame. I let the noise unlearn my name. I kept the work, I kept the same. The farther I walk from what I tame, the closer I came to a steadier flame. Write it in rain and dust and grain. I am the road in the distance I became.
The glass stays still while the room leans in. Your shadow breathes where you begin. The bass walks slow, the air turns wide. I hear the storm in the fire you hide. A match unstruck, a coil of heat. The snare taps vows beneath your feet. And the night she waits, eyes open wide, to watch you guard the fire you hide. You wear your comb like a tale of truth, a seasoned grace that outgrows youth. No sharpened word, no reckless swing, just silence set like a steady ring. Your hands don't twitch, your eyes don't plead. You let the room learn what you mean. The crowd grows careful, side to side. They feel the heat in the fire you hide. A cufflink shines like a practice star, a tiny signal for who you are. The organ whispers a velvet thread, a warning soft as a prayer unsaid. No fevered breath betrays your flame, no lifted chin to shout your name. But I can hear the thunder ride, a horse made quiet by the fire you hide. Ain't no preacher blessing this control. You learn losing what you stole. You bank the blazing iron jars. You steer by silence, not by stars. You count to 10, let pride subside. Let ash turn coal and coal abide. And when the world demands your side, you show them all the fire you hide. So pour one for the man who never shout, whose steady pulse dissolves the doubt. He laughs low, won't break the tide. He moves the night with fire he hides. It hums like steel, it warms like wine. A sovereign heat with no headline. I ain't begging fate to guide. I lead with all
fire I hide. She finds your gaze and tests the frame, a curious spark that wants a name. You tilt your glass, refuse the chase. You let her learn the shape of grace. The bass grows thick, the chatter fades. A hush collects like midnight breeze. She leans toward the darker side, drawn by the gravity you hide. You learn to fold your anger neat, to iron heat with measured beat, to close the fist without the blow, to make the storm decide to slow, to turn the fuse into a threat, to bank the flame without a debt, to let the hunger be a guide, to kept clean, righteous fire you hide. The man in the mirror lifts his brow, says, boy, I see, you've learned it now. It ain't the road that rules the room, it's how you breathe, how long you bloom. No blade to wave, no brittle pride, just heat with no else to ride. He taps the glass and seems to glide. You're crowned by all the fire you hide. A murmur builds from jealous throats, a little storm that swells and floats. They test your edge, they court your name, they bait your pulse to brighter flame. You raise one hand and inch at best, the riot crawls back in its chest. The snare assumes its faithful stride, obedient to the fire you hide. Pour one for the man who holds his ground, who slows the storm without a sound. He hums low, lets truth decide. He bends the night with fire he hides. Raise your glass to iron grace, to eyes that hush a crowded place. No runnel blade, no careless pride, just sovereign kept clean fire he hides. A single note becomes a road, a hush becomes the strongest code. The hammer breathes a chapel tone, the floorboards vow you're not alone. A regal thread beneath the tide, a furnace built but kept inside. The room leans in, the sparks divide. They learn to trust the fire you hide. And I ain't holy, I ain't tame, I simply outgrew aimless flame. I spend my sparks where they belong. I buy my peace with measured strong. I keep my fury polished, healed, a blade that never leaves a shield. And when the loud ones want a guide, I show the path by fire I hide. Ain't no choir singing this restraint, no trumpet for the patient saint. The proof is how the lightning waits, how even darkness hesitates. You want the key, reduce the stride, let what grow wise and heat reside. And when the world pulls either side, stand still inside the fire you hide. So powerful, the sound of fuel, whose quiet tells of what's true. He laughs slow, lets time aside. He moves the dark with fire highs, the joy of fire and a reckless ride. Just breathe a note, then temper pride. And when the fate remember tide, my crown was in the fire high. The shady routes of this is coasting in, and can't go back from the different. I was watched gas telescope needs to sweet, and driving single open spin, and fit this train can't find.
Mailbox creaks like an altar hinge. Dawn writes silver on the garden fringe. Boots on gravel count to 4. Breath comes easy like a settled score. I touch the gate and let it remain. There's quiet living under my name. I spent years teaching thunder to kneel, forged my calm into working steel, signed a city with a smaller pen, paid old debts and paid again. I don't need statues or a louder street. I build my echo where strangers meet, and doors held open and burdens split, in choosing repair when rage would fit. A man can vanish and still be true. I stitch my shadow to what I do, let noise go hunt for a brighter flame. I'll keep the silence under my name. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let the breath be the longer guide. If history shouts like a borrowed claim, answer with hush beneath your name. There's a silence under my name, not empty, not afraid of blame. It holds my weight like a wooden frame. It knows my work and says the same. No trumpets needed, no crowded fame. I live in the silence under my name. I've seen loud crowns rust on cue, gold turn green by the things they do. I've watched bright parades forget the street, leave nothing but paper and hollow feet. The widow next door waters her fern, hums a hymn that refuses to burn. I fix her gate and I don't charge time. We trade 2 nods, both are worth a dime. Across the way a kid learns breaks, counts his courage on smaller stakes. I cheer by not becoming stage. Let room be room for a younger age. If legacy's breath and not a flame, let it be the silence under my name. Breathe on forward till the bass says stay. Let the snare brush sweep delay. If pride returns with a painted claim, let stillness sign beneath your name. There's a silence under my name, not empty, not afraid of blame. It holds my weight like a wooden frame. It knows my work and says the same. No trumpets needed, no crowded fame. I live in the silence under my name. I keep a drawer of unmailed lines, letters to bridges and fault lines. Thank yous I owe to forgotten rain, apologies folded without a stain. Some I'll send and some I'll sow in gardens only the patient know. I prune my anger like winter vines, leave what fruits, cut back the signs. There's a mercy in tasks that don't get seen, a hinge that won't squeal, a floor kept clean. You won't applaud it, you'll simply trust. It's how I learned to polish dust. When heaven audits the quiet game, it checks the silence under my name. Hold that 4, let the strings lean low. Let piano say what words won't show. If yesterday begs to be the frame, hang it on silence, sign your name. There's a silence under my name, not empty, not afraid of blame. It keeps the roof through wind and rain. It turns sharp loss into useful grain. No victory speech, no point in flame. Just work and breathe beneath my name. Bring me the lights I turned down low, so others could stand in a kind of glow. Bring me the times I walked away and left room open for their say. Bring me the locks I learned oil, the tempers cooled by patient toil. If legacy's true, it's not a crown, it's chest set close when
when the tires sit down. Let guitar bend like a valve kept playing. Let trumpet rest like a forgiven pain. If I'm remembered, let it remain as the space I made, and not my name. Say less, hold fast, count 4, let pass. I walk past the shop with a humble glass, where watch hands learn how minutes pass. The owner nods in that language of few. Everything working, working and true. A bus exhales, a school bell sings. The morning ties its ordinary strings. This is the choir I choose to lead, by keeping time for simpler need. A rumor tries to borrow my face. I give it no stage, I give it no place. Peace requires a quiet spine, a yes that's small, a faithful line. Write it in sawdust, stinking rain. I hold the silence under my name. Count to 4 with a softer hand. Let the beat arrive like land. If glory knocks in a borrowed frame, offer tea, then keep your name. There's a silence under my name, not empty, not afraid of blame. It keeps the tools that build my aim. It stores the grain when fields go lame. No bright parade, no gilded claim. I live in the silence under my name. There's a silence under my name, not empty, not afraid of blame. It cradles love without a frame. It guards the weak without a claim.
Rain don't stop for a guilty man. It falls the same, it just don't land. The glass still shakes when the night gets loud. The past still stands where I once vowed. The whiskey hums, the soul debates between the door of love and fate. And the night she knows mercy came too late. I built my walls from pride and smoke, watched her drown in every joke. She begged for warmth, I gave her cold. Called it strength, but it was old. Now I drink in rooms she used to like. Her laughter gone, but the ghost still bites. And though I pray, I hesitate. Mercy came too late. The mirror don't lie, it just reflects. The wreckage love can't resurrect. Her scent still walks these hollow halls. Soft as grace, hard as walls. I said her name, it hurt to speak, like prayer from lips that turn to weak. Each word I whisper seals my fate. Mercy came too late. No preacher saves a stubborn heart when it's too proud to restart. You can beg the sky, you can fight the flame, but forgiveness don't wear your name. The truth don't chase, it just waits. It stands beside your slow mistakes, and when it knocks, you hesitate. Mercy came too late. So pour one for the man who saw too clear when the light was gone, not when it was near. He laughs soft, tries to meditate, but mercy came too late. It hums like sorrow through his veins, a quiet echo that still remains. He ain't seeking grace, just fate, 'cause mercy came too late. I wrote her name on an envelope. The ink ran wild with no hope. The words said sorry, but they bled. Each line I wrote just filled with dread. The wind took it from my hand, like time too cruel to understand. The sky turned black, the soul sedate. Mercy came too late. I stood outside the church she loved, watched candles flicker like the ones above. The pews were empty, the choir was gone, but the silence still sang a favorite song. I left one rose on the 7th seat, the one where she rests her feet. And though I whispered through the gate, mercy came too late. The man in the mirror don't pray no more. He's tired of knocking on closed doors. He says, son, you had the chance, the time. You turned love's rhythm into rhyme. Now the blues don't punish, it reminds that guilt's a friend to broken mind. You can't rewrite what sealed your fate. Mercy came too late. I felt her touch in a dream last night, soft as sin, gone by light. She said, I forgive, but not for you. It's just what dead hearts learn to do. I woke with tears I couldn't hide, like ghosts that won't step aside. Each breath I take, each step I wait, mercy came too late. Pour one for the man who don't belong, who hums a name through every song. He still prays low, but heaven's gate, yeah, mercy came too late. Raise that glass to what's been lost, to every heart that knows the cause. No pardon left to reinstate, mercy came too late. Smoke rolls thick, the tone breathes deep. Forgiveness watches, but it won't weep. I play her tune on broken strings. Each note confesses, each silence stings. The blues don't lie, it just translates. Every wound mercy can't sedate, and in the hush I resonate. Mercy came too late. I ain't holy, I ain't pure, but I walk roads I can't endure. If heaven waits, it waits in vain. For men like me, don't change the chain. I breathe in guilt, I exhale peace, won't hesitate. But when I look, the truth's innate, mercy came too late. Ain't no choir to cleanse my soul, just the hum of blues.
Tailors chalk like moonlight on cold. Tape around my ribs, measuring toes. Silk takes breath, buttons take bone. Mirror keeps secrets I won't atone. Horn size low, piano rides ash. Bass counts debts I refuse to stash. I smile like a verdict stitched within. Step into evening in a suit made of sin. Lapel like a river where whispers swim. Cufflinks clink soft like a chapel hymn. I've pressed my past till the creases obey. Steamed out the tremor, taught doubt to stay. Every pocket holds a quiet law. Every seam knows a mercy saw. I don't wear thunder, I am the storm. Lay it to rest in a measured form. This perfume in the hall that remembers a war. Footsteps that know what forgiveness is for. I walk through rooms that lean to hear. Watch courage slow dance with fear. This isn't gold, it's a tailored debt. Threaded with names I won't forget. He fell against his armor, I'm armor thin. But the cut is perfect on a suit made of sin. Count to 4, keep breath inside. Hide the bruise where the pearls reside. If truth must show, let the lights go dim. I'll say it's softer in a suit made of sin. I wear my quiet like a crown that burns. Fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. A tailor once told me, stand like you swear. I learned to vow with the weight I wear. Wool takes shape like a patient lie. Shape it too long and the truth runs dry. There's a woman whose eyes unbutton the night. She knows the zipper between wrong and right. She says, does that fabric forgive your hands? I say it forgives nothing, only understand. I've pocketed rage like a folded tie. Took it out seldom, let most go by. The city keeps track with a ledger of scenes. Invoices printed in unlit dreams. I sign with a nod, I pay with a glance. I dance with danger in a lawful stance. You think it's glamour, but look again. It's discipline draped in a suit made of sin. Count to 4, let the snare draw near. Teach your pulse to disappear. If sorrow asks where I've been, tell it, measure in a suit made of sin. I wear my quiet like a crown that burns. Fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence
silence with a suit made of sin. My tailor's chalk trace the cost of pride, marked where the boy in me went to hide. Pinned the shoulders built from nights when I held back flames and turned off lights. Hem the memories to ankle length so I don't trip over borrowed strength. Pressed a crease into second chances so they fall sharp in slow romance. And there's a prayer something beneath the chest for names I couldn't keep at rest. I carry their echoes like hidden thread. Pull too hard, it breaks instead. So I tug with care, I wear with grace. I let the stitch hold time and place. Virtue's velvet and vice's skin. I'm somewhere honest in a suit made of sin. Count to four, let the brass confess. Breathe through linen, admit the mess. When judgment knocks, don't let it in. Make it wait outside my suit made of sin. I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. Bring me the boat I couldn't afford, cloth of regret that the past has stored. Bring me the thimble that saved my hands when rage tore holes in gentler plans. Bring me the needle that mends with time, threaded with mercy, stitch it in rhyme. If power's a pattern cut on bone, let tailors of patience mark it alone. I'll base my fury in unpicked pain, press it flat with a midnight rain. And if the fit asks blood to win, I'll bleed discreetly through a suit made of sin. No applause, no brighter gin, just breathe and cloth and the man within. I wear my quiet like a crown of I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. Write it in brass, write it on skin. I keep them on a suit made of sin. If truth must show, they'll laugh it then. I'll stand like up in a suit. Morning folds open like a careful hand. Piano on the sill, light dust on the lamp. Kettle takes breath, street yawns away. There's nothing to chase, nothing to fade. I set down the armor, I walk through the rain, and hear it, the calm calling my name. I've bartered with thunder, I've counted to 4. I've taught a locked city to love a soft door. I've carried a silence that sharpened the blade, and set it all down when the debt had been paid. Now every step has a weight that's kind, measured and honest, a friend to the spine. I don't need applause in a rented room, The daylight signings praise enough bloom. The coffee is simple, the ledger is clean. I tally by mercy, not by the sheen. Where noise once begged for a louder claim, the wind writes gently, repeating my name. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let bread be the long, clear guide. If memory knocks with a neon flame, I answer with quiet. I know my name. The calm knows my name. It meets me at the door. It lifts the cup, it sets the frame. It teaches less is more. No trumpet to proclaim, no crown that needs a floor. I live where light is plain. The calm knows my name. I'm walking the block the way fathers do, carrying daylight like good men choose. I oil a hinge that no one will praise, sweep a small step for ordinary days. A boy rides past with a crooked grin, learning the breaks that hold trouble in. His mother smiles a thank you thin. We trade a nod and that's a win. I used to love like a spark on straw, too hot to hold, too quick to draw. Now love's a river in a patient bed, cooler than fire, warmer than dread. I set 2 plates, keep one for the rain. When weather needs shelter, it knows my name. Breathe on 4, let strings lean low. Let piano leave space where truths can grow. If pride returns for an old campaign, I pour a tea. It forgets my name. The calm knows my name. It meets me at the door. It lifts the cup, it sets the frame. It teaches less is more. No trumpet to proclaim, no crown that needs a floor. I live where light is plain. The calm knows my name. There's a chair that forgives the weight I bring, a lamp that edits the sting from things. On a wall, a map of slower roads where patience pays and hurry owns. I've learned to repair what I used to replace, to bless with hands instead of haste. I keep small tools where anger hid, a screwdriver where judgment did. The hinge in me learned how to swing towards the hard truth and the truest spring. If grief needs room, I'll make it a lane. It passes through kindly and says my name. Count to 4 till the heart stands sure. Let quiet be strong and good be pure. If yesterday asked for a harsher aim, I write forgiven next to my name. The calm knows my name. It meets me at the door. It lifts the cup, it sets the frame. It teaches less is more. No trumpet to proclaim, no crown that needs a floor. I live where light is plain. The calm knows my name. Bring me the locks I force for show. I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the words I threw like stone. I'll speak them soft and make them home. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin. I'll walk them back with broader skin. Let the guitar bend once and rest. Let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory begs for a neon flame, point it to supper, bread and name. If power asks what it's for at last, to keep the future kind to the past. Say less, stand plain. Count to 4, remain. A neighbor's fence needs a measured hand. I lend the hour, not a brand. We talk of rain and the price of weed, the sort of kingdom I trust my feet. He tells me loss in a quiet pitch. I answer by listening where ache is
church, no sermon spills, no banner flies, just cleaner air behind our eyes. We sign the day with a humble pen, a treaty of ordinary men. When dusk arrives with a cooler flame, a sparrow repeats it, the sound of my name. Hold that four, let the snare stay shy, let brass breathe low like a faithful sigh. If glory calls from a louder frame, I wait once kindly, I know my name. The calm knows my name, it meets me at the door. It lifts the cup, it sets the frame, it teaches less is more. No trumpet to proclaim, no crown that needs a floor. I live where light is plain. The calm knows my name. The calm knows my name. The calm knows my name. The calm. Calm knows my name.
The doors breathe wide like they know my name. The floor holds steady, the bass the same. The smoke draws crowns on amber stone. A hush reveals what I have grown. No banners raised, no trumpets blown, just breathing time and bone on bone. In the night she smiles because I've shown you don't have to roar to claim your throne. I walk the length of crowded years, past ash and oath and cheaper cheers. I learned to trade the spark for coal, to keep the heat and save the soul. I left the race to those who ran. I kept my pulse, refined my plan. Now rooms lean in like carved in stone to hear the rain of the quiet throne. Dropped the need to win on sight. I chose the long, deliberate night. I tuned my breath to slower keys. I let my anger learn to breathe. I filed my pride until it shone. A tool not master, flesh to bone. And in that light, the truth was known. The calmest crown is the quiet throne. Ain't no preacher sells his grace. You buy it slow, you learn your pace. You keep your word and sharpen less. You let restraint replace excess. You trust the air you're standing on. You let the storm move through and gone. When noise begs blood from skin and stone, you answer with a quiet throne. So pour one for the man who doesn't chase, whose steady eyes can clear a place. He laughs low, his proof is grown. He rules the night from a quiet throne. It hums like oak, it shines like dawn. A crown you feel though nothing's drawn. I ain't pleading fate or loan. I wear the weight of a quiet throne. The barmaid knows the weather here. She sets the glass and stills the fear. The snare ticks off, the kick says stay. The organ threads a velvet way. Men measure men in restless tones. I let their thunder pass like stones. By the time the talk has flown, they're kneeling to a quiet throne. Speak once, speak true, then let it stand. Keep warm your fire, cool your hand. Treat pride like glass, polished store. Spend less today, hold something more. Forgive, but never lose the chart. Trust patience, scars, not racing hearts. A kingdom's not in steel quiet throne. The man in the mirror tips his head, says, son, you found the path instead. It wasn't rage, it wasn't speed, it wasn't hunger dressed as need. It was the way you didn't push, the way you turned a riot hush. No flags, no drums, no iron groan, just presence and a quiet throne. A murmur swells from jealous throats, a tide of sparks on cashiered notes. They bait my edge to brighter leaps. They want the fire that no one keeps. I raise one palm, a fraction slow. The storm forgets which way to go. The bass resumes, the doubt is flown, obedient to the quiet throne. Pour one for the man who reads the waves, who lets the fire remain its slave. He hums low, all battles known. He bends the dark with a quiet throne. Raise your glass to iron grace, to bread that calms a crowded place. No roar, no blade, no overthrown, just sovereign heat and quiet throne. A single band becomes a door, a room steps through and asks for more. A ribbon, reverb, and baton turns noise to air and fear to bone. I set the groove where faith is grown. No hurry, just a tempered zone. And in that hush, the crown is shown, weightless, like a quiet throne. I just have learned what I'll endure. I let the chase fall off the map. I traded sprint for patient lap. I let the past keep what it owns. I kept the lesson in my bones. I left the world as sharp in tone. I took the peace of a quiet throne. Ain't no choir singing up my name, just bass and breathing gentle flame. No trumpet calls, no gilded loan, just proof that stands when night is blown. You want the key, then stand alone and learn to need no borrowed tone. When questions rise from flesh and stone, you let them bow to the quiet throne. So pour one for the ones who chose to wait, who turned down speed and walked with faith. He laughs low, the work is done. He rolls the dust with a quiet throne. No crown to weigh, no debt to own, just breathe that makes the dark a home. And when I fade, carved into stone, I love the night and a quiet throne. The samurai kings have held their crown, and whilst their palace is bound down, I'll cease my mortal light that we that hold the rim with leathern sheets, and left forgets the ones who know till teeth the fire, sauced and soul. The room was clean, the whiskey dry. The dawn broke soft across the sky. I swore I'd buried every sin, but the devil just smiled and walked back in. His boots made sound on my quiet floor, each echo louder than before. In the night she smirked with knowing grin. The devil walked back in. He came with charm, with velvet tone. Said, "You look calm, but you're alone." I laughed and said, "Those days are gone." He poured a drink, said, "You're not done." His shadow danced, the glass leaned near, whispering truths I used to hear. And though I prayed, I let him in. The devil walked back in. The bottle sang that old refrain. Each drop of memory, each taste the same. The fire rose like it never left, a sweet old wound I call my theft. He said, "Peace is dull, but pain's divine. Let's bleed a bit between the lines." And I, a fool with tired grin, said, "Hell pour too, let's begin." No preacher warns a comfort snare, the kind of sin that feels like air. You think you're clean, you think you won, then one small whisper and it's done. The blues don't end, they just pretend to fade a while and come again. And I smile back without chagrin. The devil walked back in. So pour one for the man who tried to heal, who found his calm then lost the deal. He laughs low, caught in a spin. Yeah, the devil walked back in. It hums like lust, it breathes like sin, a dance too sweet to not begin. He ain't seeking peace within, 'cause the devil walked back in. We made a deal, no words, no hands, just silence where temptation stands. He said, "You're tired but not done yet. You missed the burn, you missed the sweat." I nodded once like an old friend's game. He knew my face, he knew my name. The light dimmed slow, the air turned thin, when the devil walked back in. The strings cried out beneath my hand, like a preacher lost without command. Each chord cut deep, each been confessed, each note a scar I still possessed. He said, "Play me one for the sins you keep, the ones that wake you from your sleep." And I obeyed with a crooked grin, when the devil walked back in. The man in the mirror raised his glass, said, "You knew he'd come, it always lasts." He don't shout, he don't condemn, he just says, "You're still one of them." I chuckled low, said, "Guess I am." A sinner bound by his own hand, and in the smoke beneath my skin, I felt the devil walk back in. The bar lights hum, the silence breaks, the past arrives with all its aches. The taste of guilt still bittersweet, a rhythm my heart won't delete. He said, "Boy, the blues ain't gone, it's you. It just sleeps until you call it through." I smile soft and raise my gin, to the devil walking in. Pour one for the man who can't resist, who finds his heaven in the twist. He hums low, gives in again. Yeah, the devil walked back in.
Raise your glass to the one and wild, to every lost, corrupted child. No redemption, no amen. The devil walked back in. So pour one for the souls that bend, who make peace only to sin again. For every heart that can't rescind, yeah, the devil walked back in. No crown, no flame, no kin, just smoke and laughter wearing thin. And when I fade beneath this grin, the devil walked back in. I see men pray just to fear the fight, then beg for calm when it both fires. I see Joe kiss and miss the sand, and both smile. This that blows dear, the mouth appears when I would air. She just knows we're up, so I lays my best to roll again. The devil walked back in.
Door shuts off like a verdict done. Dusk glows gold where the lowlights run. No clock ticks, no breaths too loud, just breathing bass beneath the shroud. Whiskey hums rules no tongue can name, and silence wears a tailored frame. One nod, one glance, the whole room bends. Power begins where volume ends. Men chase thunder till they lose their feet, but quiet crowns never taste defeat. I build my throne with folded noise, train my hands to handle poise. Every sigh's a contract sign, every stare a boundary line. They speak in rush, I move in wait. Patience my slowest state. The map on the wall bleeds in shade, every block a promise paid. I rule by pulse, by pace, by tune, by the rhythm of the silent room. Count to 4 before you speak. Let your breath dress iron sleep. Truth is a blade that hides its bloom. That's the first law of the silent room. These are the laws of the silent. No shout, no glare, no borrowed boom. Stillness cuts where anger fumes, and kings are crowned in the silence. If thunder's needed, sell it soon. Buy your peace from the hush of the room. Rule 1, don't trade time for pride. Keep patience sharp, wear it inside. Rule 2, forgive once, not twice. Mercy cheat is mercy's vice. Rule 3, never speak to fill the space. Let silence show your face. Rule 4, if rage must knock, feed it calm, change its clock. Rule 5, loyalty sings best unheard. One look replaces 1,000 words. She sat across, smoke in her hair, eyes like riddles that knew I'd stare. Tell me, boss, what buys your calm? Time, I said, and a steady palm. She smiled, a spark that begged for flame. I smiled back, but kept the aim. Do your laws forgive? She sighed. Once I said and never lied. Ash fell slow, verdict divine. Silence spoke the word align. Breathe in, forth, hold the floor. Let the snare hum what truth swore. If words can kill, then peace can grow. That's the creed of the silent room. These are the laws of the silent room. No shout, no glare, no borrowed boom. Stillness cuts where anger fumes, and kings are crowned in the silent room. Bring me oaths that don't need sound. Bring me grace that walks unbound. Let brass eyes slow like a sinner's tune. Let the strings confess to the moon. If power must breathe, it should breathe light, cool and constant through the night. You don't win wars, you let them fade. That's how a dynasty's made. Patience counts coins no bank can weigh. Collects respect, the loud repay. Silence ain't empty, it's earned. Every pause is something learned. A boy once came with a lot of men. Voice too quick, knees that bend. Boss, he said, I talk too proud. I said, then learn to speak out loud. Only when your heart's in tune, else you pay with ruin soon. He nodded slow, his fear went thin, and left a man instead of sin. The woman smiled, glass half low. Your peace, she said, still bleeds control. I said, control's not cold, it's kind. It saves what chaos leaves behind. We shared the quiet like a prayer. Each sip a lesson, stripped and bare. Count to 4, don't break the chain. Let rhythm wash away the pain. If thunder's proud, then quiet's groom. Bow your head to the silent room. These are the laws of the silent room. No shout, no glare, no borrowed boom. Stillness cuts where anger fumes, and kings are crowned in the silent. If thunder's needed, sell it soon. Buy your peace from the hush of the room. Who rules the night with unseen tune? The man who breathes in the silence. Who bends fate without custom?
the hand that goes.
The room forgets to breathe a while. The bays walk slow in measured style. The lights hang low like patient eyes. A straightened truth removes the skies. A match goes out but leaves its heat. The snare taps vows beneath my feet. In the night she nods without defiance. She knows a king built out of silence. I laid my bricks on quiet ground, where thunder fades and nerves unbound. No shouting crown, no borrowed praise, just steady hands through weaker days. I learned to make the chaos stop, to build a roof that will not fall. When storms arrive with cheap reliance, I answer with a house of silence. I took the road that bends through rain. Let patience clean the bitter stain. I spend my pride in smaller coins and fix my spine in broken joints. The mirror bowed, the rage withdrew, and in its place the iron grew. I learned to tune the world's appliance by holding time in quiet science. Ain't no preacher teach this art. You learn it losing half your heart. You let the hunger slow it spin. You lock the door and breathe within. Shape the flame, you choose its height. You keep it fed but out of sight. And when the noise demands compliance, you answer with your built-in silence. So pour one for the man who never boasts, who save their words for when they're most. He laughs low, unmoved by violence. He wears his power built from silence. It hums like oak, it shines like stone, a sovereign calm that stands alone. I ain't begging fate for guidance. I move the night with forged out silence. Barmaid knows when storms walk in. She sees the swagger, hears the din. She sets my glass, the room takes note. A hush slides under every throat. The organ breathes a velvet chord. The kick keeps time with no reward. A single nod, a small compliance. The whole place turns on quiet science. I keep my laws in leather bound. No gilded edges, plain and sound. Hold back your heat, conserve your fire. Let once be tested by desire. Speak once, speak true, then let it stand. Correct your course with open hand, and never trade
your soul for pence. You're worth the price of your own silence. The man in the mirror taps the frame, says, boy, you finally learned your name. It ain't the roar that gets it done, it's staying still, the battle's won. No blade to wave, no stage defense, just presence, weight, and consequence. He points and smiles a mild alliance. Your crown is carved from patience, silence. A murmur climbs from jealous chest, a petty tide that swells and crests. They bait the spark, they prime the fuse. They hope I'll light what they can't use. I raise my hand an inch or two, the wave forgets what it should do. The snare resumes, the bass finds guidance, obedient to measured silence. Pour one for the man who reads the sign, who slows the storm with steady lines. He hums low, declines the violence. He bends the dark with built-in silence. Raise your glass to iron grace, to eyes that calm a crowded place. No throne, no roar, no license, just sovereign heat and crafty silence. Becomes a beam, a pillar set in midnight scene. The room suspends its restless weight. The breath of doubt learns how to wait. The groove lays bricks to
Streetlight spills like a silver confession across the pavement where the wind keeps score. I measure my calm in the length of my shadow and count out the promises I can't ignore. A window blinks, the city turns its shoulder. I keep my collar up against the cold. Silence is heavy, but it doesn't break me. It chisels my will into iron and gold. There's a rusted gate that sings when I pass it, like a memory learning how to breathe. I could chase ghosts till the morning forgives me, but I learn what stays and what needs to leave. There's a map in the cracks of the sidewalk, a secret compass under my feet. Every turn writes a vow in the gravel. Walk with patience, never retreat. Neon rain drips from the awnings, spelling stories I rarely tell. I keep my words like coins in a pocket, spent only where silence won't do as well. Old mistakes sit quiet on benches, tipping hats as I wander by. They're not friends, but they know my posture, back straight jaw, easy eyes on the sky. I used to run where the rumors were louder,
hunting thunder just to test my name. Now I sip slow from the cup of the evening, let the bitterness teach me a different flame. The alley breeze, a harmonica distant, the tone of a promise I'm learning to keep. I'm not lost, I'm exacting my choosing. Where I sow is where I'll reap. In the night, ask softly, who do you carry? I answer, only the man I'm meant to be. If the road is narrow, let it be narrow. My stride is steady, my hands walk free. I walk alone but not lonely. I've got a mirror for a friend and a shadow for a guide. D minor on my tongue, heart slow and holy. Every step a quiet oath I sign inside. I don't shout for the world to know me. I let the rhythm of my boots declare my creed. I walk alone but not lonely. A planet seed, becoming what I need. There's a key in the curve of the moonlight. It turns in the lock of my ribs. Patience hums like a low-burn fire, feeding muscle to my fibs. I used to swear by the crowded tables, cards and smoke and restless deals. Now I trade in hours and focus, stacking bricks, no rumor steals. The river speaks under iron bridges, cold and clear with measured grace. It tells me, hold your sinner, traveler, when the inside you're in the race. A passing train rides sparks on the darkness, Morse code for a stubborn heart. Ready, true, keep walking softly. Every master was once apart. And the dawn sits waiting behind the warehouses, a thin pale blade that will cut me clean. If I bleed today, let it be old out, let courage fill the space between. I walk alone but not lonely. I've got a mirror for a friend and a shadow for a guide. D minor on my tongue, heart slow and holy. Every step a quiet oath I sign inside. I don't shout for the world to know me. I let the rhythm of my boots declare my creed. I walk alone but not lonely. A planet seed, becoming what I need. Whispers on brick, the city remembers all the versions of me that try to impress. One by one I fold them and file them, thank them kindly, then lay them to rest. Slide to toss sides like a door near closing, but I'm the hinge that refuses to rust. I am the keeper of small sure choices. Stone by stone I build my trust. If thunder comes, I won't chase it. Let the storm announce itself. I got weather in my marrow and a compass on the shelf. Reaches nothing without grounding. Grace means power with a leash. I set the table for my hunger, serve it discipline for each. I walk alone but not lonely. I've got a mirror for a friend and a shadow for a guide. D minor on my tongue, heart slow and holy. Every step a quiet oath I sign inside. I don't shout for the world to know me. I let the rhythm of my boots declare my creed. I walk alone but not lonely. A planet seed, becoming what I need. I walk alone but not lonely. Not empty, full of quiet speed.
Daylight fades, the vinyl crackle widens. I count my steps, then let them go. Where I'm headed doesn't need a witness, only a promise kept low and slow. Fade on the river of breath, fade on the ink of the road. I walk alone but not lonely, becoming the man I already know.
Morning irons go on the banister rail. Dust flows easy like a letter without mail. Kettle lifts steam like a simple renown. No trumpets needed, gentle is the crown. I wore a weight that bent my spine, called it glory, called it mine. Spoke like a storm in every room, turned small good days into costume. But silk grows thin and thunder tires. Truth finds water, not the fires. Now power lives where hands calm down, and doors that open without sound. Count to 4 with ribs, not pride.
Let breath be the longer guide.
If memory asks for a louder town, point at mercy, gentle is the crown.
Gentle is the crown,
Light is a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down,
but grace that lets you stand. No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
no armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be, his crown is gentle on the ground. A neighbor waves with a busted gate, says I started wrong and finished late. We measured twice and cut once more, leave room for rain the wood can't store. We signed the job with a nod and teeth, 2 common men and dignity. No speeches framed, no cameras round, just hinges singing, gentle crown. Breathe on 4, let piano wait, let strings say home
In a lower fate,
If pride rehearses a brighter noun, teach it the sentence.
gentle crown,
Gentle is the crown,
light as a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down.
but grace that lets you stand.
No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
No armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be, his crown is gentle on the ground. I kept a suit that demanded rooms, pressed my shadow into their blooms. The tailor's chalk roll win or fall, but velvet can't forgive a wall. I hung that coat beside my rage, watched both grow small with honest age. Now linen air and denim brown fit better on a gentle crown. Count to 4 till the heart stands sure. Let
Quiet be strong and good be pure.
if thunder begs for a second round, smile once kindly.
Set it down.
Gentle is the crown,
Light as a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down.
but grace that lets you stand.
No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound. Now
No armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be. His crown is gentle on the ground. I walk the block like a steward does, checking the hinges, nobody was. A widow's porch needs one more brace. Her thank you lives in a softened face. A boy debates with a stubborn chain. I show the trick that spares the strain. He learns that force can make you drown. Patience floats a gentle crown. I used to fix with an iron shout, now I repair by hearing out. The city breeze when voices round, the chord resolves, the crown is found. Bring me the locks I forced for show, I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the names I said too hard, I'll speak them soft in the backyard. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin, I'll walk them back with broader skin. Let slide guitar bend once then rest, let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory wants a neon sound,
Beaded bread, set chairs around.
a table set for ordinary towns. There lies the weight of gentler crowns.
Say let's stay plain, count to four. Say let's stand plain, count to four. Say let's stand plain, count to four.
On my desk a door of unmailed lines, apologies stitched to winter vines. I send a few and spare the rest. Some truths grow truer when confessed. To wooden rooms and dishes cleaned, to evenings low and faithful screen. The mirror edits what pain wrote down, leaves who I am, removes the frown. I wear my peace like a working gown. It
Keeps me warm and grounds me down.
hold that four-letter rim, click, pray, let mercy sign the day. If glory taps for another round, pour it tea, let quiet crown.
Gentle is the crown,
Light is a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down.
but grace that lets you stand. No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
No armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be. His crown is gentle on the ground. Evening breeze copper through the trees, street lamps cracked as simple ease. I sweep the porch of its golden curls, shavings bright like little whirls. A letter waits with a grateful tone about the table, steady home. I fold it twice like a carpenter's square, slide it where the tools declare. What I repair repairs me now. I bow to work the way men bow to love that keeps without renown. The truest law, a gentle crown. Lean close, hear floorboards vote with grace.
Say let's stand and paint principle.
How kingdoms move with rhythm stay.
Say let's stand plain, count to four.
Morning leans quiet on the window frame. Dust turns patient in a band of flame. Kettle hums low like a church that knows. Piano tests D, then lets it close. I lift my eyes and lose ambition to learn again
the way the light listens. I used to speak first, loud and soon, chase the dawn like I owned the moon, argued with the walls that had no tongue, wore out words till the words wore none. But years grew soft where the corners were sharp, sand and mercy tuned my heart. Now sunlight waits at the edges of things like a hand on a hinge that never stains. It doesn't judge the cracks it finds, it fills then leaves them kind of lines. It bends around our rough decisions as if it knows the way to listen. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let breathe be the long, clear guide. If memory knocks with the trumpet's mission, answer with quiet, watch, light, listen. This is the way the light listens. No lecture, only grace. It warms the cup, forgives the chip, still loves a weathered face. No banner, no conditions, no courtroom in the sky, just warmth that learns your story and doesn't ask you why. On the porch boards carry the day's last rain, tiny mirrors of yesterday's pain. A sparrow sips courage from a silver bead, tells the gutter what we need. Across the street a widow lives, a grocery sack with Sunday thrift I'd taken in. The bag grows light, she says it's nothing, I say it's right. The sun steps down the narrow lane, polishes ruts without a name. It hears the tired, the torn, the christened, and shows me more of how light listens. Breathe on full, let piano wait, let strings say mercy, not a late. If pride wants lights and loud decisions, open the door, let daylight listen. This is the way the light listens. No lecture, only grace. It warms the cup, forgives the chip, still loves a weathered face. No banner, no conditions, no courtroom in the sky, just warmth that learns your story and doesn't ask you why. In the sink, plates testify, scratches on its edges shine. So bright halos on a working bowl. I rinse the day, receive my role. The mirror edits what pain would sell, leaves the truth that fits me well. Not a hero, not a sin, just a man who lets light in. I button patience, stitch it slow, wear a shirt the seasons know. Even the stain becomes permission, a map that taught how light can listen. Count to 4 till the heart stands sure, let quiet be strong and good be pure. If thunder begs for your admission, turn down the dial, let light do listen. This is the way the light listens. No lecture, only grace. It warms the cup, forgives the chip, still loves a weathered face. No banner, no conditions, no courtroom in the sky, just warmth that learns your story and doesn't ask you why. Bring me the locks I forced for show, I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the names I said too hard, I'll speak them soft in the backyard. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin, I'll walk them back with whiter skin. Let slide guitar bend once and rest. Let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory wants a neon christening, feed it bread, then teach it listening. Say less, stand plain, count to 4, remain. A child chalks planets on the wall, orbits held by simple talk. She names the small one second chance, gives it room to learn its dance. Her mother laughs and shades her eyes. The street turns gold with fewer lies, and no one calls this miracle. It's just the world when hearts are full. The light kneels down to tie their day, holds the knot then walks away. I see it bow to our conditions, proof and school of how light listens. Hold that 4, let rim click, pray, let gratitude accrue its sway. If history asked for your position, point to the porch, that's where I listen. This is the way the light listens. No lecture, only grace. It warms the cup, forgives the chip, still loves a weathered face. No banner, no conditions, no courtroom in the sky. Just warmth that learns your story and doesn't ask you why.